Well, welcome to the Naples Money Managers News You Can Use. I am Dawn Litchfield Brown, and I have almost sitting here was my dog. She was joining us. Somebody mentioned the dogs of the Dow the other day, and I thought, well, let's bring her up. We'll see if she'll come up in a little bit. I have several things I want to talk about today. I want to talk about taxes, because that's on everybody's mind. I have a great quote from Will Rogers, which I left in my office, but I can almost remember it. We're going to talk a little bit about insurance, just a very little bit. What I want to tell you there is next week I'm going to try and have someone on with me, and we're going to talk about things like Car Shield and Endurance and life insurance. I'm going to do a little research, like try and sign up for these things and see what it's really like, so I can give you real information on whether it makes any sense, because they are blowing up our email and their commercials on the phone. I mean, they're just going crazy. The CPI index came out. I want to talk about that, and the CPE. CPI is Consumer Price Index. The CPE is the Consumer Price Expenses or Expending. And they came out very different numbers, but it's so hard to compare because they have different components in each one of them. So what it's really done is say if you're really what they call dovish, and you might think they're going to lower interest rates, then that number, you take one of those numbers, which was way below what was expected. And if you're hawkish and you think, well, maybe we're going to raise interest rates, you're going to use the other number. So though that tells me is they're going nowhere. So, just cut it right down the middle. They're going to go nowhere. We'll see what happens. I want to talk a little bit, too, about our portfolios and what we're doing and why. But let's go through taxes first so I don't run out of time, okay? So one of the things when you go to your tax person, I want you to be sure to ask them if you have any carry forward losses. And then when you're done, make sure you find out if you have any carry forward losses. If you do, we can use those losses here and create virtually a tax-free portfolio for you. So many people had huge carry forward losses that they can only use $3,000 of them a year against their ordinary income unless we can offset them with some sort of gain. So that's a game changer for you on your taxes. So please make sure you ask your tax person about that. I also want to encourage you not to worry about getting an extension. Do you really want your taxes prepared by somebody who's been up for 36 hours straight trying to get it in on time? Just give them a little break. File the extension, make sure they have the time to really look at your taxes and do them right. I generally file an extension for that reason. If they get done early, they're done early, but I don't worry about it. I know everybody wants them done, out of the way. It's just not always in your best interest. The other thing is, I want to remind people that sometimes using a tax professional save you so much more money. Things, deductions we don't know about, changes we don't know about. And I know things like TurboTax and the IRS also has a free site that you can use. They'll alert you to some things, but I would suggest that every once in a while you might want to have a real tax person. And we do have a list of three different tax professionals who are accepting new clients and would love to have you as a client. So if you're looking for someone, we'll send that list out to you. Just shoot us an email. You can shoot it to Dawn@NaplesMoneyManagers.com, or Kathy, or Anna, or Marcus, or Matthew. It's all first name at NaplesMoneyManagers.com, and we'll get that to you. We also keep a list of attorney referrals as well. These days it's been difficult because so many of the professionals that we've all worked with for years are retiring. I guess that's what happens after a while. So I want to encourage you to do that. So those are the benefits there. I talked about the capital gains. Here again, our portfolios can generate a lot of capital gains if we need them, or we can be tax efficient and try and make it neutral. Clients are very happy this year with making $100,000. Just use that as a number and not paying any tax on it. So that's kudos to our investment department and what they've done there. And now I'm going to just talk a little bit about our status. The dog is apparently on laying down. She doesn't want to come up and see us. And that is, this market's been crazy. It hit 50,000. We all know that, right? And it's been, a lot of the concentration has been in the Magnificent Seven, these top AI, artificial intelligence, which I'm totally sick of hearing about, but it's been in that specific area. So what we've done, and we're generally early, and we were a little early last year, which is why we had good returns, not great returns, because we don't want to get caught in that bubble. We didn't get caught in it in the late 1990s when the markets dropped dramatically in 2001 and 2, over 45%. We weren't down at all. So we don't want to get caught in that again. So we are leveling out our exposure to AI and putting it into some of the other areas of the market that haven't yet taken off. So I think with that, if I can get this dog, Billy, sit up here. Come up and say hi. Come. There you go. Now say hi to everybody out there. Isn't she cute? She's our mascot here, and she keeps us all calm and definitely keeps me calm. Will Rogers said there's only one thing true about death and taxes that you can count on. Death never changes, but taxes change every time Congress meets. And boy, isn't that the truth. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try and get something on about insurance next week. Remember to like and subscribe. Send this out to anybody you want to. Give us a call for those list of referrals. And this is so important to me. That's why we've been in business for almost 40 years now. We'll have our 40th celebration next year. Everybody's going to be invited, so I hope you'll all come. And money does matter. But, most of all, and most importantly, when it comes right down to it, you matter most, not how the numbers work. I'm Dawn Litchfield Brown, and I'm out for the day. Thank you.